You ever had someone like really influence your life or really influence your career? Harvey Mackay really influenced my sales career. I've been in sales for now just about 16 years, and he so influenced my career by his sales skills, his connection skills. I'm at Barnes & Noble, and I'm about to go connect with my friend Harvey Mackay, and he's got this new book, and I'm excited to see what happens. So going in. Beans, you remember me? Oh. So I got a YouTube channel on Connection now because of all that I've learned from you.
This guy wrote me a letter like you never seen before. Huh? No, that was a very nice note.
I'm going to share 3 things that I've learned about connecting from the New York Times best-selling author Harvey Mackay. So stay tuned. I'm here with Harvey. So he had a huge effect on my life with relationship and connection. So Harvey, how did you come up with all this connection with people?
Well, when I was 21 years old, my father, he was Associated Press head, Minneapolis, St. Paul. He said, every person you meet the rest of your life goes in the Rolodex file. And then a little bit about him on the back of the card, then find a creative way to keep in touch. So that's what I've been doing ever since I was 21 years old.
He has a different approach than most people, and it's you connect with the people and things happen. You don't focus on trying to accomplish anything or get somewhere or sell people. You just know people and have them get to know you, and things happen. So I started to learn that from Harvey. And then what's your favorite thing about connecting?
Connecting?
Yeah.
It's the whole world. The world goes around that way. If I want to go sell General Mills, it'll take me 2 years to get in. But if I've got a Rolodex, I've got a contact system, I have a network, I can make one phone call and be talking to the right person that can give me the order.
Right on.
Not a cinch, but I get in. That's the trick to networking and connecting.
Well, thanks so much for having a huge effect on my life.
Well, thank you.
It's nice to be important, but it's more important to be nice. We've got a new product that came into envelope. As you might have guessed, it isn't an envelope. It's a 66-question customer profile we require all of our salespeople to fill out. You wouldn't believe how much we know about our customers. IRS wouldn't believe how much we know about our customers. We want to know, based on routine conversation and observation, what a customer is like as a human being, what he or she feels strongly about, what he's most proud of having achieved, any status symbols in his or her office. I wanted to go deep with every customer. I wanted to get close to him. I wanted to humanize my selling strategy. You cannot, under any set of circumstances, know enough about your customers, about your employees, about your suppliers, about your competitors. Put some fun and creativity into your life and your business. Don't be boring. Don't be predictable. Don't ever send out another text or email that's boring if you're working with a customer. No one ever sold anything to anyone by boring them to death.
So the 3 things that I've kind of learned from Harvey and then kind of made it my own is do something unique for people. Do something out of the ordinary. Dropping off candy for this client every week. And then finally, the new buyer walked in and my eyes lit up. She goes, your eyes lit up like you're gonna do a cartwheel. So I did a cartwheel in her office, and then it got me a ton of business, like a massive account for 10 years by doing something unique. The second way is to give, not try to get. It's so easy to, especially be in sales or in relationships, you're just in it because you want something. We sometimes start a new career and then we'll call someone right away and or all the people that we know and try to just get something. Harvey has always tried to give. I think I heard a story where he was with someone, some famous person in a taxi cab, and he was seeing how he could help them. and not try to get something from them. Number 3 is remembering people's names. It is so powerful. We are given a name at birth, and it's so powerful to remember people's names. Harvey would take out a card and write down everyone's names, and I took that in my own, and I keep track of everyone's name of people I meet in my phone. And so when I meet people at the coffee shop or at a gas station or at a restaurant, servers, I try to like remember their name genuinely and remember something about them. And it is so powerful to walk back in a place and remember a server's name or someone at the coffee shop. So it's so powerful. If you just start to be more aware of remembering people's names, you'll start remembering them more too. And it's so powerful. So hope these 3 little things that I've learned over the years help you and help you better connect with people. So here's how I got connected with Harvey Mackay. In 2004, I started my career, and someone gave me the book, Dig Your Well Before You're Thirsty. I read it, it blew my mind. I started just remembering people's names and trying to focus on the people instead of trying to get sales, and it just started working. So then fast forward, I had a mentor of mine that said, you can meet anyone if you just, go for it. So I decided to write Harvey Mackay a letter. And I wrote this letter. I'm like, I know our paths are going to be brought together. So I write him this letter and I mail it to his corporate office. Nothing happens. So then fast forward a year later, I am talking to another mentor, Glenna, huge effect in my life. And she's like, I know Harvey, just write in the letter that you know me. So I write a second letter with the first letter included and sent it to him. And I said, I know that our paths are going to be, brought together. So then another 6 months goes by and I get a package in the mail, and he sends me 6 of his favorite books. And he writes a letter. He's like, I travel 250 days out of the year. I cannot meet with you, but hopefully this is good. So then I was like, sweet, I'm good. And I'm at the Phoenix Open, and I'm just sitting there, and I'm going to get some food, and I'm right next to the baked beans of all places. And this guy turns and looks at me. He's like, you want some baked beans? And who is it but Harvey Mackay? What are the chances that through all this is like over like 3 or 4 years, and then we connect? And so I tell him the story, I tell him about the letters. He's like, this is amazing. So he calls some of his friends over, and he's like, this guy, blah, blah, blah. So we start laughing, and we're making, conversation. He's like, yeah, I'm in town, I'm going to the Super Bowl breakfast on Sunday. And I'm like, Super Bowl breakfast? The Super Bowl breakfast is Saturday. This is back in 2008, and I was going to the breakfast too. Well, Harvey's like, I would have forgotten if it wasn't for you. So I'm like, he goes, let's connect tomorrow at the breakfast. And he goes, here's my assistant's card. He's like, call me, we'll try to get together. So I go to the Super Bowl breakfast. It's amazing. I'm looking all over for Harvey. I can't find him. So I'm like, well, it's not meant to be. So the Super Bowl breakfast is over. I'm waiting in line to get out. Who walks in front of my car but Harvey Mackay? And I was like, hey, Harvey. Then he's like, hey. He's like, I can't believe I missed you. I was gonna bring you up to the front row for the table. And I'm like, man. And I'm like, we'll connect. Then I reach out to his assistant, and the guy's like, hey, we'll set up breakfast for this date. And so we set it up. I'm all excited. He took me to this amazing restaurant on the side of Camelback. So we have a great couple-hour conversation and just had a great time. It was just awesome to connect, had a great breakfast, and it was just so cool to believe something and really desire it, and then it just kind of happened supernaturally, and we connected. So, and then fast forward another couple years, I'm out at Houston's in Scottsdale, and I run to Harvey. I'm like, Harvey, what are you doing? And he laughed, and then I stay in touch with him, call him on his birthday, and then so that's how we get to today, and just got to just talk to him at this book signing. So it's been an amazing story, and he's had just such a big influence on my connection, and it's just crazy now that I have a YouTube channel on connecting with joy. And so I just wanted to say thank you, Harvey, for being in those pivotal years of me starting my career and learning how to connect. So thank you so much. Harvey, so you think I need more enthusiasm?
No, you have a problem. A bad problem.
Thank you so
You
much.
got to go to school and get some more enthusiasm.
Thank you.
Thank you, Harvey.